Hey, this is Shock44 again, and I am back for some a lot of actually just these are gonna be like mini hacks because the ones I have here today are not that interesting, if you ask me. Only two of them I think are interesting. Okay, the first one's interesting, but not as interesting as the other. It's another one I'm gonna do. Okay. So, first up is this guy named Donald the Scottish Twin, Donald the Scottish Twin, with credit to Snoopy for fixing some glitches and whatever, and fixing up some stuff with his hack. It's Tails over Jigglypuff. And it's pretty cool that I'm gonna guess this because as I noticed something. Let's see how well did he run? That's a pretty good running animation actually. Woo! Or more like a flying animation, but you know what I mean. That's how he runs. That's how he's always ran. But run. That's always run. That's how he's always run. I don't know English today, do I? Anyway, so anyway, about this hack, I noticed on his first version that he was like, he released version 1. And he was like, "Oh, the glitches are blah blah blah," and like Jigglypuff, and since it was on Jigglypuff, you know, Tails' model is kind of weird in the way that he doesn't show he has this like model texture glitch thing on that on most characters. He won't like he'll be invisible except for his tails or something, and that happened on Jigglypuff. All you could see was his tails, and if you got Smash Ball, you could see all of his body. But that was pretty stupid because who would want to have the Smash Ball all the time? And you might accidentally push B and then activate your final Smash. And yeah, that doesn't really work. And then so I guess he went to Snoopy and was like, "Hey man, can you fix it so that Tails it can appear on in the game without having to get a Smash Ball?" And I guess he did that for him. And it was nice to do that. Nice enough to do that. And I guess maybe Snoopy did the animation for this. I don't know. I'm just thinking like I'm wondering who did what. Like obviously Donald decided to put the character on Jigglypuff and stuff and just take Sonic's animations because you can totally tell these are Sonic's animations. And then I don't know who made the running animation, but it's pretty good. So I'm gonna assume either Donald or Snoopy did it. I don't know. Oh, and he was saying on his forum, "Oh, we're gonna be able to get Tails to have movable fingers soon." I'm like, dude, that won't be possible until we get model import. Models are importing model things working, you know, MDL0 conversion working, because there's no way you can add in finger bones. Sure, you can add in bones, but they're fake bones, just fake bones that you put in there to make it so that the game is like, oh, this thing has more bones. Okay, it's not. You can't actually use them. They're not actually there. If you like those extra bones that you add in for characters to get them to be playable, those aren't actually there. And of course, as you can tell, he didn't do anything to the moveset at all. Or sure, he probably changed up a few things to get him to be playable, but there's no difference in moves. Everything is just, I can't even hit him with that. I should be able to hit him because that's Jigglypuff's kick move, but it's not doing anything. Huh. None of these moves are working. What the crap? I have to be very, very, very close to hit him. That sucks. And of course, there are no animations for the specials yet. Or it's the game is trying to find a certain thing with Jigglypuff specials. It's not finding it. So he just goes into T-pose. So yeah, the person needs to make specials because none of the specials work. Of course, some of them work, but they're still Jigglypuffs. And Tails doesn't do Jigglypuff's moves, That'd be stupid. I don't understand the Sonic form. The super, what is it called? Super Sonic Bros Brawl form. Seriously, Oh, and Tails was waving there because he's supposed to be trying to wiggle his finger, but like Sonic does, but he doesn't have any fingers. Anyway, so the form seems like they release stuff even if it's not even that great. Like they're like, oh, I'm gonna take this model, put it on here. As long as it can like move around and have a few attacks that work, I guess. Or as long as it can jump around and run, it seems like they just like, okay, it's done, release it on the Brawl Vault. I mean, they don't say it's done, but to me, when you are making a hack, you don't release it until it's done, or until it's at a good state to where it could be released. When I say a good state, I mean like it has some good attacks to it, like for instance, if they made a new special where he could fly, and they made a new special where he shot a gun, but they and then like they fixed up all his A attacks, regular attacks, then that would be a good like alpha. But this is just like there's nothing really here yet except for something that needs some really good work. Needs some good work put into this. It's just Jigglypuff with a different character on top and different animations. That's all it is. It needs to be developed more. It's not really that great. I mean, if I were to, I like to get hacks off. I mean, and also it's kind of stupid that you called it the true Tails the Fox when it's not even. Why do you call it that if it's not even finished? Don't give it a don't. It's like false advertising. Here is a true Tails the Fox. It has Jigglypuff noises and it has Jigglypuff attacks and it has no specials that are unique to him except for Jigglypuff's specials. And he freezes on Final Smash. And yep, totally the true Tails. I mean, Tails totally sings and puts people to sleep, blah, and flies and can do the like infinite, like 5 jumps or whatever. I'm not trying to be really harsh here, but I liked how Ouija, the person who made the first Tails hack, waited a long time. He put real hard effort into his Tails hack that was over Sonic, and he was like, okay, I'm not going to release this until I'm pretty sure it's at a good beta state. He didn't release it until it was a beta, and that was a really good beta. It could have been better, but it was good. He could throw bombs, he could fly, he could spin his tails around, he could build a bazooka thing, not really bazooka, a super scope, and he had Final Smash. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, he could shoot a gun. He could make a gun that was big, and then he could shoot like a small gun. But it was a good presentable moveset. It could use some more thought into it, but it was a good moveset, and I liked it, and it was a lot better than this. I mean, this has good a good model, good animations, but it needs more development. It needs moves. It needs unique moves to it. It needs to have thought and development. You know, you need a better PSA. You don't listen to you guys. When you're working on a hack, don't just say, "Oh, I got it to jump around and move and run around. It's done. Put it up there." What are they gonna do with that? They're gonna be like, I mean, sure, they could use it for, like, I don't know, machinimas, but I thought they could probably use it for. To me, a Brawl hack should only be released if if it has unique a few, like at least 2 unique specials with it, and all the attacks work, like the tilts and the smashes and everything, and the combo, whatever, everything that involves the A button should work. That's what an alpha should be, and then a beta should be all the specials, final smash, all the A moves, and looks pretty good. It looks like it might need some fine tuning, but it's pretty close to done. That's a beta, to me. That's how it should be done. This right here, this is early development. This is not really anywhere near completion. So yeah, it's got good potential. I commend Snoopy for fixing the fact that you couldn't see anything but his tails before on Jigglypuff, but you need to start working on some good moveset, a really good moveset. So yeah, it's nothing special. The only thing special about it is that you can now see his entire model, and that he has a good running animation.